Hello, beautiful people. We're back with another food review today. All right, which way do I want to sit? The benches here to my left are closer. The benches to my right are a little further. Gotta walk past a little basketball court, but I guess I gotta stare at this side of my phone because I'm recording horizontal. So whenever I'm looking at my eyes on the screen, it makes me look to the left, right? So, all right, I'll just look up. Today is April. Today's Tuesday, April, I want to say 7th, I believe. And it is actually pretty chilly. It is 40 degrees right now with wind, so it feels even colder. Yeah, okay, so I'm walking in like a little park area. There's a waterfall. I just got some pizza from this local spot. I have a little, it's top of the park pizza, Boonton, New Jersey. It's very good pizza. It's my favorite spot in the area because there's another pizza spot that I could walk to, but that pizza, it's okay. It's okay. It's not bad, but I mean, pizza is pizza, right? But the flavors get a little boring after a little bit. After a couple bites, it's a little overpowering. Plus, whenever I get the sides, like I'll get like a little beef empanada. I've gotten little rice balls from the other place, and it always gives me bowel problems. So this place is better. That never happened to me, given I've only eaten pizza from this spot. So who knows? If you ever stop by here, try your luck. Who knows? So it's actually not that bad of an angle. My face is a little mangled from the winter seasonal acne for me. Don't forget to moisturize, my friends. All right, we hit a table. We're here. Okay, I am going, no napkins, blow away. So right now I'm taking a quick break. I was actually taking a break from doing nothing. When I get home, I gotta prepare. I'm going on vacation again. Going back to Vietnam. Second time in these past 2 years, so that's gonna be fun. But this time I'm going to a recording studio over there as well, recording vocals. So I gotta at least have a skeleton of my songs out. I keep looking over here when it's looking. Keep having a, what was it? I lost my train of thought. I have a skeleton of my songs. I gotta do that for recording my second album coming out. But maybe one of them they could master over there too, but most of them I asked them to send me the isolated vocal track so I could continue working on the songs when I get back here, because it just doesn't do justice to those songs that are not complete, and I don't want to rush them in the 2 days I have left here and they sound like shit. I gotta make these songs hit their potential. I don't know if you hear the background noise. If you do, there is a waterfall behind me. So let's get into the food. So I think what I'm gonna do here is pause this video, flip it around, because I don't know if I can do it. It's not like Snapchat where I can just double tap. We don't even use Snapchat anymore, right? The only time I use Snapchat now is when I get those little cool house centipedes called in my house and I do a little video. Those guys are my friends. They eat the more annoying bugs. I've learned to love them over time, right? All right, I'm gonna do that because I don't want the pizza to get too cold. So real quick, while I have the video, this is the pizza. I got a plain slice, and then I got a Sicilian slice. So it's a little greasier than usual, actually, so I don't know how the quality is gonna hold up, but we'll find out. Also, I'm probably gonna layer this video with music when I get home. I'll upload that real quick. Just have another thing to procrastinate real quick, have some fun. But yeah, I'm gonna flip it back around so you see me eat. All right, let's get to it. Hold on. Yeah, this pizza's already a little, delicious. This is good cheese. I didn't even walk for that long. The walk was probably like 5, all right, it's like 6 minutes, but shouldn't be enough for the pizza to get too cold, but I already lost some heat. Let me angle this a little juicy. I don't know if this is a good angle, but you see some juice in the pizza that's kind of leaking out. I'm propping my phone up with a water bottle. Napkins are underneath, but afterwards, I guess. Pizza's good. The cheese, it's like it is a plain slice, but it really kind of tastes like a slice I get at Funplex, or I don't want to say Chuck E. Cheese. That's stretching. It's like the party pizza, I think. Maybe at like bowling alleys. So nothing wrong with that. But I'm not super impressed today with this pizza as I normally would be. Normally, I'm gonna get one plain slice and then like a pepperoni slice or some sort of other meat slice. But today, just this and another meatless Sicilian slice. So if I were to compare this slice to the other shit I've eaten on this food reviews, I'd probably say this is like an 8.2. Now, that's not a Dave Portnoy score. 8.2 is crazy for Dave Portnoy. 8.2 for me, that's good. It's nothing like super amazing. I'll finish this. Let me try the Sicilian first before it gets too cold. I'm honestly less impressed with this one than the other one. But I think that walk made me hungry, so I'm a little generous. This one is definitely colder than the other one. Because they heated it I ordered and they gave it to me within like 2 or 3 minutes. So I don't think they heated it long enough. It is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. Is this the best pizza I've had recently? No. I had one last week when I was with my cousins. That was real good. And cheap too. I think I reviewed that on the Belly app. I recommend the Belly app if you're a big food person. It's spelled B-E-L-I, if you're wondering. Yeah, it's kind of lost its crunch. I think it's because it wasn't heated long enough, plus it's a little cold out. Fucking spilled some tomato sauce in my pants. I'll take care of that when I'm done eating, I guess. I'll take care of that now. Camera's gonna go point at the sky. Fuck! Hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to go chase down some napkins that blew astray. I gotta remember, which side they fall on, right? Let's go over here. There's the view of the river. It's a manufactured waterfall, but it's still loud. But this is the river itself. I think I gave you the shittiest angle possible. There's a guy over there. There's a guy walking. He probably thinks I'm insane. No, he probably thinks I'm talking to a friend. But yeah, nice. All right, he's passed now. I can go back to my sample. It's a nice little early spring chill, which I'm not a fan of, but at least there's no more snow. I had a show like 2 Sundays ago. was last Sunday of March. Finally went through because I was supposed to do that show January, last Sunday, and then got snowed out, and then same thing happened in February. So finally did the show, which is good. And yeah, I got another, well, I should have had a show in May. Booking agent reached out to me, but I think the main act pulled, so now the booking agent was with her. So now I'm reaching directly to the venue and trying to plan some stuff out. I'll be the booking agent, you know? No heat. It's just people got priorities, so. And I'm assembling a band for that. That'll be fun. Once I get back from this little trip to Vietnam, I'm gonna practice with the band. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna finish eating now, and then I think we're gonna go, let's go on a little nature walk after. How about that, all right? All right, we are done eating. I gotta do a quick rating, right? So I said that slice of pizza I had was 8.2, the first one. That was honestly a little too generous, I think. We're gonna have to bring it down to like the 7.5. Because now I remember, I think the Burger King Whopper, the first food review I did on this channel kind of set the standard, and that was like 5.7. This pizza, it can't be leagues, like it's leagues above that burger, but in terms of like other stuff I've had, like the seafood that's like up in the 9s, this pizza, this pizza place sometimes delivers like, I want to say 8. Sorry, I'm like half chewing because there's like, I'm really just getting the remnants of the food out of my mouth or shit. So you know, whatever that process is called. I should probably just rinse with water, but nah, that's a disaster. I already see how it plays out. I'm gonna try and, because I have to squeeze the water bottle. Oh, look, water. Don't want to drop my phone, right? So I'd squeeze the water bottle to have a grip on it while I turn the cap, because I haven't opened this water bottle yet. It's more difficult. And then it would just fucking splash water all over me. So once I get off this bridge and into the park area, I will sip my water, and then I will continue rolling. All right, just had a, wait, is this the right angle? There we go. I think the other one I just filmed, maybe I'll still include that in the video, it'll just be a little sideways, that'll be funny. Just had a nice swig of water. Now let's get back to the rating. 7, what did I say, 7.4 for the slice. And then Sicilian, in my opinion, is like a 6. I was about to say 6.7. Fuck it, dude. 6.7. Fuck all you people that do the 6.7 memes. Fuck you. I doubt any of you will. Actually, if you're around my age, like 25, and you're doing 6.7, fuck you. If you're a kid, whatever, have your fun. But yeah, that the Sicilian slice just wasn't it today. It wasn't reheated long enough, so it wasn't crunchy. And I think that slice should be more crunchy than. My face is like super close every time. Yeah, see, that's the manufactured waterfall. It's not that cool, but I think it's more of like some sort of water dam drainage system type of thing, rather than for the sake of being a waterfall. There's got to be some other purpose to it, right? So yeah, damn, it is cold, but it's a good time. Just be walking over there. I don't know if they're walking my direction or they're going the other way. I think they're walking the same direction as me, so I don't think I'll bump into them. I almost ate shit just now. Elevated rock. So yeah, that's the pizza review for today. The place is normally better. It just wasn't it today. Today it was lower standard than I'm used to, but that's okay. Everyone's got their off days. I almost just tripped and ate shit again. But normally the place I'd say is giving me like 8.5 pizza on my scale, right? Not the Dave Portnoy scale. But yeah, this is a little nature stuff. Nice nature walk. I haven't been out here in a while. Normally when I've been on my walks recently, it's just around my neighborhood. Usually just a quick like a couple blocks around while I'm still on the clock. I am blessed to be able to work from home most days and being able to walk around, clear my mind, a lot of numbers and a lot of like other stuff, data, and figuring stuff out. So yeah, it's nice to look away from the screen. But today after work, I just kind of wasted and did nothing. Just watching YouTube videos. And I always know this pattern. The longer I stay online during the day, the more easily agitated. I just see people's comments that annoy me. But that's more of a symptom of just being on the internet, I think. If you're here from any comments that I've responded to you, well, that's just what it is, man. I don't hate you. I probably love you. I just like shit talking on the internet and calling people out on what I think is bullshit. But hey, you probably think what I have to say is bullshit. That's how it be, right? Where do those people go? Why are they just stopped the no entry sign? Are they trying to go past it? Oh, they just went past the no. All right, whatever. I'm not a snitch. They do whatever they want. Maybe they live here. Oh, it's just kids, I think. Maybe they live here. Not my problem. Don't do anything dumb. But yeah, so this is where I have to angle this right. There we go. Nice little rocks and stuff. I've been on the lower side of the river too. Why? I feel like I'm doing this so dumb. I could just pause the video and then start it with the other side. Let me do that. All right, now I'm using some brain power. Look how nice this all is. Beautiful sunset in the distance. That's actually real nice. Look at that. And then my camera just went a little shittier, so not as nice. And then I'm gonna pause and go the other way. Bam, look at that. Very nice. I'm gonna have a fun time putting all this shit together, all these clips. But maybe I'll just record out like this for a little bit while I'm talking. Big rock. I've climbed up there a couple times. Down here, how far are we willing to go? This could end in disaster. Or it could not. Are there people down there? Or nope, that's just rock. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too far. Oh, look at that. Look at that, he just landed. How cool is that? So, yeah, I've been lower, but my hands are really cold, and I think I have like they're smooth right now, it feels, so the grip is probably not as good, so it's easier for me to drop my phone, so I'm gonna practice caution and not do shit that I normally do. It's tempting, but let's play it smart, right? So that bridge, I've used that in one of my promotional music videos in 2023. That was fun. Is that a deer over there? Look at that. 2 deer. Cool. Let's keep moving. So, what was I on topic of? I don't think there's really much to say right now. I'm just enjoying the nature. But yeah, I guess this is another unique food review. I think only one other video of my food review series is me walking around an area, and that was when I was up in Boston with my friends. So yeah, I watched a video recently. It's a claymation video. I can't think of it at the top of my head, but it's claymation where they like infographics but with claymation. They're saying how be careful when you're eating hunted meat because infected deer could have prion disease, and I found out that prion disease is pretty fucking terrible. Worse than like eating parasites, because prions are misfolded proteins, and those will spread through your body and you will inevitably die. Horrible death. So always be careful, I guess. But oh, that one just did a sick jump. I wish I caught that on camera. I didn't even catch up fully with my eyes. I just caught it midair with his ass sticking out at me. Cool stuff. Wait, let me get a better view. Let me get one I can screenshot and use as a future Yeah, well, this would be an album cover if I edit it, maybe. We're gonna keep they're going off now. Goodbye, dear. So, yeah, it sucks because a lot of food now is highly processed and terrible, and you want to, maybe play it smart and hunt your own meat, so it's not full of preservatives and all that crap. Whoops! Now you got prion disease, and you got like weeks to live, and it's really you're waiting to die because the life you got left is pretty miserable. There's no cure, so be on the lookout. Be safe. Be smart. A lot of terrible ways to die, I guess. So now that I say that, I'm thinking, I'm like, God forbid, like, fucking, while I'm on the airplane over Vietnam, something happens. That would be terrible too, I guess. Yeah, but you can't be worried about that. And if get religious, but the more I dive into Christianity and all that, really just Christianity, the less I am afraid of dying. But shout out to everyone celebrating Easter real quick. That was 2 days ago, Easter Sunday for most people, and then to my Eastern Orthodox Christians, Happy Holy Week. Palm Sunday was 2 days ago, and then Easter is this Sunday. But yeah, life is beautiful. Just gotta enjoy it. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. Okay, life is beautiful. Like old crap construction site. Let's look back to the nature. Let's go back over the nature real quick, right? I've been saying it right a lot. Is that my new filler word? Oh, bird. All right, now which type of music do I want to layer on? I'm figuring out. I'll figure it out later. Some soil. Is someone digging here? What's going on? Yeah, that's good life. Living, having a good time, just thrilling. I'm about to rhyme, so I'm gonna stop myself. All right, camera back on me? Okay. All right. So, I think, I'm gonna have the camera on me just because I don't want to show everything wherever I'm going. I guess if you're really stalker mode or you want to figure out, you can based on my surroundings. But anyways, it's a good pizza review. I guess maybe if I'm in Vietnam, I'll do something. At the very least, I'm trying to post on Belly when I'm in Vietnam, but I don't know if I'll get a full-on video recording because when I'm going out to eat in Vietnam, I'm always with my family, so there's no point. They're more important than YouTube. So, old contact here, here's a nice view too. I'm not gonna show it to you, it's my view. My world view. Damn, I just gave you a little bad angle of my acne. Beautiful. But yeah, sorry about that. No, my face is getting better now. I was engaged in some stupid activities that definitely inflamed my face up. I think maybe had some chemicals, I believe, that irritants to my skin. So I quit that shit again. I deserve it, to be honest, for falling back into that stuff. Quit that shit again. Face is already getting better. Vietnam, I'm also going to be visiting a dermatologist, and that was already planned before my face started puffing out again. I always think it's a mix of things, but that really is what set it off, on top of not really moisturizing during the winter, and my skin just dries up. So I'm switching hands so I can put this other hand in my pocket. Damn, dude, my hands are actually cold. Like normally my hands would be like, oh shit, I gotta put them away. But I think it's because I'm recording. I'm so locked in on the recording that I forget to care about my hands. Look at it. It's like almost hard to move. That kind of shows the type of person I am. It's kind of consistent. I get focused on minor details and I forget to care for my body. Like I'll overwork myself making music sometimes. But that I'm blessed for, because music's less of a job. It's not a job to me, it's a hobby. And then doing all these shows and all that, it's a bonus. So very lucky. There's people that have to make a living off that, and it's much difficult, and definitely more cutthroat, I think. There's people deep in the music industry, so pray for them. But me, as a casual musician, doing gigs is just fun. For the love of the game, and I like to think it shows in my music. But yeah, whatever you do, I'm obviously gotta make an income, do your job, do it properly, do it right. But when it comes to your passions, when you're doing it for the love of the game, I forget who but I just think in general, because someone said that about me after they listened. I don't want to give too much details, but she's like, yeah, she like posted on her story, she's like, yeah, I could tell like you made this album, it was amazing, you did it for the love of the game. And I really did, because I planned it as like, I'm just inspired by Pink Floyd, really, their albums, and Led Zeppelin. So when I crafted the album, I wanted to flow well. That was my first album. Funny, released when I was on my last trip in Vietnam in October. So I guess September 30th, but in Vietnam it was already October 1st. So that was good. But I don't know, it's hard because when you do something like that, the quality in production, like my vocals are going to consistently get better, because album one, my vocals were recorded in my bedroom on a shitty $40 mic. And whatever song I included in this video is going to be used by that mic, I guess. Unless I want to do, maybe I'll do, for this video, I'll do live, hey birds, some of my live show audio. That'll be fun too. But otherwise, yeah, all my music so far has been recorded, the microphone and the instruments, all in my room. So when I'm in Vietnam, it'll be nice, because even if I just get the vocal track and I could craft it later at home, the quality's gonna be much better. And then mixing, mastering, I think I'm gonna reach out to some people. I got some connections. What the fuck? Hold on. Someone's been having fun with the Heineken. See? I don't know if I can. They're just an empty box of Heineken. Going up a big hill. Ooh. When I'm in Vietnam, I might run a bit, but once it warms up back here, I gotta run again. I took a break, and I ran like 2 weeks ago, and it was fucking miserable. But gotta keep doing things you hate if you know it's good for you, right? That's how you grow physically and mentally. Mentally is the more important one. You gotta grow mentally. This hill, trying to conquer this hill. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going back to music. So music, I might have the technical stuff, like all the production wise might sound better this next work. I don't want to lose sight of the creativity, so I can't really cater some of my songs to what I think will be popular, but I have to cater to what I personally think is bringing the song closer to its potential. And that's what's really important. So, and yeah, that ties back to what I said. Do it for the love of the game. If you're drawing something, making art, making YouTube videos, like, I don't give a shit about this channel. This one's for fun. It's for me to look back on years from now. Earliest videos on this channel and my other channel, that's what it's for. Looking back, you're like, those are good times. That's really what it is. But if you do that and just have passion and make your videos unique in your own way, your uniqueness might even draw more people. But it doesn't matter if it does or doesn't. God knows, right? Well, that's how I see it. But if you're not religious or you don't believe in that, still, you should do it for yourself and know that you did something you're proud of. So, all right, I'm back on the Main Street area. So I think I'm gonna hang up this video. They say hang up because anyone who's walked by me so far probably thinks I'm on the phone or I'm on FaceTime or something like that. Just wait for this car to pass. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this video now. If I have any other last words when I get home, I'll do it. But otherwise, yeah. Until next video, enjoy yourselves. Be the best version of yourself. And peace. I almost dropped my phone. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't take any risk before. I would have dropped this phone in the river. All right, have a good one. All right, just a quick little epilogue for you guys. I think I want to time it, so I got like a minute, because end of the song. If it goes longer, I don't think it will. I just throw in another song. But yeah, now it's 9 p.m. When I got home, I had to help my mom weigh the suitcases and everything, make sure we're good for the airport and everything. Everything. I say everything a lot. No, I just said everything a lot there. I don't say everything a lot all the time. This is shit. I should just cut this, but I don't want to. So, yeah, I haven't worked on the music today at all. I'm gonna, after this though, I always find it when it's like getting close to when I gotta sleep. I still got like 2 hours, but when the deadline's, that's when my creativity really kicks in, right? But I don't know why I've been saying right so much. Who knows? I'm probably, the way I'm speaking, I'm definitely gonna have to add in that last clip, because I was going a little spiel, a positive one. Just working on this video, it is a nice break. It allows my creativity to flow in a different way. The past 2-3 days, 4 days, I've just been honing in on music production just to get the skeletons. It was really figuring out what I want to do with these songs, the ones that are unfinished. I got the main one out of the way, but the other ones are more simple. I don't know if I'm gonna record all of them. I do want to, but now that I have this experience going to a recording studio, I might just, or I don't have it yet, but I might just pay that extra money when I'm ready back in the US to when I'm back from Vietnam, and see how that goes, because I definitely don't have enough songs for an album yet. But after testing the mic, because I was using the mic, this is the mic in question, if I could bring it down. This guy right here, the $40 mic. Even now, the quality is terrible. Like, I was using it for demos just so I have something to listen to when I'm preparing, and it works with the structure. But even for the demos, I'm like, wow, the quality. Like this volume, if I let me think. Like, if I'm like, no, I don't need to sing because I'm gonna put music in this. So the music, but I'll be singing. Okay, the live music you hear throughout this video. So I'm recording this after I already added all the music in, save for one last song. It's gonna be 24 and more. You're probably hearing it now because it's bled over that time. The live versions. If I sing anywhere near the level I sing at a live show or a live performance, this mic will peak, and it sounds awful. This mic it's really showed me how bad it is after listening to my live performances back. Like, wow, the phone quality is better. The phone recording me singing from a mic through amplify or through whatever output the microphone is, like on the live stage, it's better than this stuff. It's crazy. I mean, to be fair, it's a $4 mic. Professional mics are way more expensive, but still, that's a light that I've learned. So, as I increase my music going on, and maybe the next work too, when I get back into it, I'll see if I could get one of the drummers I've worked with to do the drum part instead of working it myself on Logic, because no matter how I work it on Logic, real drummer always sounds better. And I gotta figure out a lot of stuff for the Logic drummer. At the end of the day, it's just better to have a real drummer. It's just how it is. So, but just even, okay, so going back to the fun part of the spiel, just going back and like listening, because the clips I have, the music throughout, they're videos, right? So I look through them and then I only attach the audio for this. But just going through those, reliving those memories, it's fun. And I think that's what shows in the love of the game. I mentioned it earlier in the video while I was walking, but that's part of the love of the game, like looking back and seeing and hearing and experiencing those good times once more. If you don't make music, whatever hobby you do, you don't have to have a picture or video of it, because my hobby, music, it's very video and audio oriented, right? But also visual when you do videos, just to see the live performances. I like to see myself perform on stage. I like to watch myself in action. But you're like a woodworker person and you're like carving, I might have to add another song on top of it, but how fun is that? If you're a woodworker and you're carving things, I've tried that in the past, I was terrible at it, but whatever it is, just having, like, if you have like a little block that you carve into a little shape, or like a dove, for example, like a bird, or whatever shape you decided, you just look back and you remember, I remember when I made that. That was a fun time. That's when I was going through this period of my life, or that's when I was doing this. When you have a painting and you're expressing yourself, you look at the painting, oh wow, that when I made that painting, when I was doing that, or when I started the painting, I was in this stage, I put it aside. When I finished the painting, I was in this stage of my life, and how far I've come from that. That's how I sometimes see my music too, and it's a beautiful thing, because a lot of the songs that I perform live, I didn't write it, then. I wrote those songs way back, so it's like you see yourself evolve with the works that you've created, and it's awesome. So, yeah, that's why I highly encourage you to have a creative outlet or some sort of passion you do. Like, I guess some people choose video games. Like me and one of my friends have played Elder Scrolls Online since release back in 2015, and it's kind of like that. Like, back when we first started, but to me at least, it doesn't feel as special. Maybe to him it does. The special is in when we play together, and we still talk to each other. But it's always more meaningful when I hang out with him in person, right? It's rare now because we've moved our separate ways in terms of distance, but when we do have the opportunity, it's always better to see each other in person. But when we do connect online, it's a little bit of that, but I don't know if that's a good example, just because that game is like a grind game, it's an MMO, right? So, again, right? Maybe I've been watching too much Gordon Ramsay. Does he say it right? Right. Yeah. Make these eggs, scramble them up, right? I think he does that. Maybe that's where I picked it up. I haven't even been watching that recently. You know what I have been watching? A lot of pizza videos. That's why I've been craving. That's why I went on that pizza walk today. But I'm glad I did that. It was nice change of pace. I'm just editing this video and getting to share my thoughts to the public. Like, I already shared a lot of these thoughts to my friends too, my family, whoever I'm talking to, but sometimes I want to put it out there. More so for myself when I look back in years. Like, there's a couple times I've looked back. It's not even been a year. It's almost a year now. Those Oblivion videos, I'll watch clips, but not necessarily the gameplay. I like watching the parts where I'm just yapping off and just speaking on whatever I have to say. It's fun. To see where I've come. I disagree with some of the things I might have said then. I agree even more with some of the things I said then, but that's the fun of life. You can see yourself change. But right, back to the passions. Yeah, that's why I find yourself express yourself creatively. You don't have to save them, but for me, I do, just because I don't know. Maybe I'm more sentimental, if that's the right word. But just going back and going, oh, that's cool. And when I wrote this lyrics, I was here. When I played it live, I'm here, and now I'm here, and now I'm about to play more live shows and have a good time like that. It's fun. What's not fun is sometimes this damn acne is itching, but consequences. But it's getting better. So, what am I gonna do now? It's been 8 minutes. The video itself was already 30 minutes, so this is gonna be a 40-minute food review, but it's not really a food review at this point. It's gonna be a later food review, but it's more just having a good time, having fun yapping. I should be picking up this bass guitar to do the bass part for the song I was working on yesterday and the day before, but I don't really need to. I have the skeleton of the song, and I'm going to fix it a lot once I get back with the new vocal take. So maybe what I'll do is check out the other songs, make sure the structures are good for those, because that's what's really important. Maybe check on the lyrics. Right now, the lyrics are the most important. I got to have the lyrics because I need to sing, right? Like, that's the one thing I need out of the Vietnam trip the most. Not need like I need, but the most important thing, I guess. Because the instruments, I'll have them here, but the high quality recording studio, I don't have it here. I got this $40 mic. It's bad. And maybe I could go out and find a nearby recording studio, but even then, will the quality of those songs be as consistent? Who knows? It's all living through experience and learning through experience, but I'm trying to think, what song am I gonna fit? That last song was 3 minutes. Oh, I could just throw in another clip, or I could. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move the clip because I wanted to end with the. It's like a 3 songs in 1 clip, but it's Civilization, New Hierarchy, and Where the Good Times Lasted. That's my favorite. I don't know what your favorite clip from that show. So far the music I've used from that show that I the show in December. The most recent show I threw in 1 song earlier. I think I'm gonna throw in another one from that. Probably New Hierarchy again, and then a little Civilization acoustic that was on a radio show, a live radio show. So I was playing live to people listening on a radio, and that just happened out of nowhere. That was spontaneous, but it worked out. It was really fun. So I was just random side quests. So, just find random side quests that it's just fun doing stuff. So yeah. Anyways, enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Be smart. But don't be afraid to take calculated risks, especially if it's going to lead to beautiful opportunities. Catch you next time.